company is Scottsdale Arts. Our mission is to enhance lives through the power of the arts, and our vision is to create transformative arts experiences for all to make Scottsdale one of the premier arts destinations in the country. What fuels me every day is probably, first of all, my love for all things art and culture, and I truly love every aspect of my job, even the challenging parts. But more than anything, it's probably the amazing people I get to work with and the extraordinary amount of people we get to serve every year. Our staff is really remarkable. They're driven by an honest passion and go above and beyond their call of duty every day. We work with fantastic artists from around the world, some really world-class people, all the way to great community artists that do good work here locally every day. That really is an incredible inspiration. We serve about 800,000 people over the course of a year, and that in itself is just an amazing drive. We love partnership at Scottsdale Arts because we realize that if we partner throughout the year, we can multiply and maximize our impact for good on this community. Over the course of 2024, we partnered with 117 different organizations. Some of the partnerships are large scale with big players, like of course our partnership with the city or with SRP or ASU. But many partnerships are small and they're sort of a little bit behind the scenes with local arts organizations or other nonprofits or education people. We employ 80 teaching artists throughout the year. And it's really more fun because it's not that much fun to dance alone, right? So doing it with others is just much cooler and much more fun. I think for Scottsdale Arts being part of the Chamber, and for me being a very proud Chamber board member, have been really instrumental in how we positioned ourselves in the eyes of this community. Our arts and culture nonprofit sector generates a creative atmosphere that keeps our best and brightest here, that makes for a city where it's more likely for companies to want to relocate to or develop their talent there, gives people options to be entertained, to be engaged, for their kids to be part of arts education. Being a chamber member, we were able to have those dialogues, able to say, we're in this together, and I think great cities stand on a combination of great commerce and great nonprofit. This is becoming an incredibly important season and year for Scottsdale Arts, and we're really excited about what happens next. Because we're celebrating 50 years at the center, we just hosted an amazing gala performance by the great Alison Krauss in Union Station. We kicked off Canal Convergence, which just wrapped up, and at the same time also launched our third annual Dreamy Draw Festival, this year expanding into the Scottsdale Stadium with a massive lineup of some real star power. In April, we are doing groundbreaking on not one but two new theater developments inside the Center for Performing Arts, giving us 3 outdoor stages and 3 indoor stages. So this was an incredible success for us, looking into a very bright future.
Our organization is International School of Arizona. Our mission statement is opening doors to success in a constantly changing world. And we do that all through the lens of bilingual immersion education. But on top of multilingualism, we also make sure that kids have a curiosity and a drive to really understand the world. What fuels me every single day is our students. Seeing the students succeed, hearing the students speak in multiple languages throughout the day, to interact and just switch from language to language is just something that really is an incredible thing to see. And then we hear stories of our alumni just doing incredible things locally, just making an impact. One of my favorite stories is one of our alum was at the airport, and there was a woman who was pleading for help in Spanish. She was having a medical emergency and no one could understand her except this 13-year-old girl who was a graduate of ISA, who was able to intervene and interpret and translate and get her the help that she needed. Within the community of Scottsdale, we enjoy partnering with other organizations, businesses, nonprofit organizations, those organizations with a multicultural influence. We really enjoy having conversations with businesses that are trying to recruit that top talent, being comforted that there's a place that their children can land and have a really high quality education. We enjoy partnering with organizations that stretch us from an academic rigor perspective. So Scottsdale Community College, ASU, all those partnerships really give our kids opportunities from an educational perspective that they wouldn't have just in our little building. Being part of the Chamber has really helped our organization as a whole by giving us a seat at the table to be able to talk with other organizations and how we can interact with one another, support one another, to continue to build upon the great, welcoming, vibrant community that Scottsdale is. There's a lot of exciting goals for ISA's future, And I'm most excited about, we just want to really continue to increase our impact. We've grown from 14 kids to 365 kids over the course of the last 27 years. We want to continue to grow. And the reality is we're growing out of our facility. So we want to expand our facility, add a gymnasium, add more green play spaces for our kids to really provide the environment, not just for our students, but for the neighboring community within Scottsdale.